Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. Alright, we are going to show you some other goodies. This is I get questions all the time like, what kind of guns do you have? Blah, blah, blah. Which ones do you like? Blah, blah. I have a lot of guns and a lot of them I don't even shoot. So, here's kind of two more that I really don't ever shoot anymore. But will I get rid of them? No. This is the Tanfo Stock 2 and the CZ Shadow 2 non-optic ready. So if you're wanting to go out and shoot irons, these are two great options. Now, as y'all all know, I have another CZ Shadow 2 that I've had, milled for a dot and all tricked out, blah, blah, blah. Both of these actually do have performance triggers in them. This one has an Eric Graffel kit. This one has a CZ custom kit, just so y'all are aware of that. But as far as the guns themselves, other than that, they are stock. Both have lock grip setups. This one has the mag well, the mag release button in brass, and the brass palm swells, the aggressive, and this has the Tanfo lock grips aggressive. If y'all are interested in anything from lock grips as far as their grips, pistol stands, anything like that, I will leave a link below. And you can use my discount code. It's BJGG10, all caps. And I'll leave that down below also. And that'll save you 10% off anything they sell. So, save you some money. But let's get into it. I really love both of these guns. Everybody asks, what is the difference between a Stock 2 and a CZ Shadow 2? If y'all know anything about them, they're very similar. But there are some differences. So, let's kind of get into the obvious difference, or obvious to me. Let's put it that way. This one has a front rail, so you can put a light on your Shadow 2. You cannot. This has the full length dust cover with no rail on your Tanfo Stock 2. And I say Tanfo because it's short for Tangfolio, but there you go. This one has the black, kind of Cerakote. This one is hard chrome. The hard chrome is incredible. That is my favorite coating of any gun is hard chrome. It'll show some small, tiny scratches and things like that, but other than that, it's pretty bulletproof. I mean, I love the hard chrome. So, and of course, this one has the bull coned barrel. A lot of people don't know what that is. See if I can show it. Well, you can kind of see it, but what it does is it goes into, it's called a coned barrel. So it's coned and then it kind of skinnies down. So, but it is kind of a bull coned barrel. So great pistol, great shooter, very accurate. The trigger, y'all saw that it's unloaded. There's your take up. Kind of a long, you got to kind of stretch it out there, but it does have the heart-shaped hammer. So, really, really nice. And with these aggressive lock grips on there, it's 1,000 times better as far as your grip. It does have a really nice beaver tail. The little slide serrations are kind of dinky. They're really small. It does have a really, nice bore axis, all that good stuff, but it does have the, the straight trigger guard. I will say this, between the two, the trigger guard, here, it's a little sharp. Not to where it's going to cut you and make you bleed, but it's just not nicely beveled on the Stock 3 like the Shadow 2 is. But fantastic gun. Don't really have, you've kind of got a little bit of a bevel, but nothing major. You've got the extended safeties on both sides, so, it gives you a good place to ride your thumb up on there. I do like that. It does have some nice sights on it. These are what, the LPAs or something. And your green front fiber optic. I prefer green. Your mags, these are 17+1. I do have little bottle caps on there, base plates. But the mags do not. You can't use the same mags. They do have their own mags. Your Shadow 2, as I said, you do have your rail. I do like this better than those. These are a little more grabby, I guess you could say. They're both low slides. So, you know, but I mean, it is what it is. The sights on these are really nice too. Those are more of a square. This is kind of more a taper at the top. It does have the nice beaver tail also, like we were talking about. This is, I would say, definitely more smooth, you know, less jagged. You do have your front little, you know, serrations there if you want to put them on the finger guard. You don't on the Tanfo. You do, you know, both have undercuts on both of these. You do have your, you know, serrations here and on the back on both of them. I mean, the Shadow 2 and the Stock 2 are pretty much, they're the most compared guns between each other. There you have the hard hammer. Here you just have the skeletonized, you know, so you can get your thumb on the top. And of course the lock grips, I love those. You do have the safety here, the extended safety on this one. I put it on there, but over here it's flat. So if you're a lefty, you know, you'd have to get the left-handed one, and CZ does make one. But, you know, of course, I have a magwell on here, but this one has a little more bevel than that one, I would think, from the factory. But great pistols. I mean, these are just some that, you know, I really love. Don't really shoot that much, but I will never get rid of them. You know, that one I probably need to start shooting it more. And yes, I can take this and get it milled and have a dot put on it, and I might eventually. Just haven't really messed with it now for quite a while. But I appreciate y'all so much for watching, but these are a few more that you've maybe never seen. Well, thank y'all so much for watching. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.